What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? Waiting for my brother Clay to get up in here. Oh, the Lollipop gang is mad, huh? Welcome to the Lollipop gang. The Lollipop gang. The Lollipop gang. Oh, they big mad, ain't they? They crying. Oh, how can he talking to us like that? Oh, how could he do us like that? Oh, how can he do us like that? All we did was support you. They big mad, ain't they? Oh, they big mad, West Philly tour. Oh, how can he do us like this? It's so Clay is diabolical, Clay.
They upset, man. They mad out here, bro.
Clay is diabolical, man. It's getting dangerous for Tank out here. He gonna have some stands, man.
It might go the other way for real. You ain't lying, bro. You know, it be the ones close to you, bro.
Yeah.
He done found a way to get into it with his own fan base.
Yeah.
Because it ain't nobody but his fan base who's asking him, why? Tank, respectfully.
Right.
He's like, stay over there.
Be a fan.
Beat it, fam.
Be a fan and watch boxing.
Be a fan and watch the sport.
Watch boxing.
He got his trainer out there like.
He got his trainer looking like a fan.
Why you out there fighting, giving them 12-ounce gloves?
He got his trainer out here looking crazy.
Salute, Jermaine.
Diabolical.
But this day was guaranteed to come, ladies and gentlemen. It was no getting around this day. Because the reality was, no matter how much they pushed the narrative that fighters were ducking Tank, that Tank was going to fight everybody, could beat your favorite fighter, that Tank was all of the above, right? It wasn't going to stop this day from happening because one thing I understood is Tank ain't going to make y'all look good because he's not going to do what he needs to do to make his fans look good. So basically, when it's all said and done, y'all high and dry, and now y'all want to flip the pressure on Tank, and Tank looking at y'all like, I thought y'all was day ones, because from day one, I told y'all I wasn't fighting this dude. From day one, I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, I was done with the sport. From day one, I was asking y'all why I need to make these fights happen. Y'all the ones who was sitting out here saying all that crazy stuff. Now that I'm running to the bag like I told you I was going to do, now all of a sudden you guys is all blown away? How can you be blown away when I've been telling y'all from day one? All we've been doing, Blue, is telling you what Tank said.
Right.
That's why we thought it was diabolical when he said what he said about Shakur, talking about what did Shakur do, because we're like, yo, he said he was going to fight these dudes.
Right.
That's what he said.
Right.
That's why we were blown away almost a year ago, damn near, or 6-8 months ago, when we were like, what the hell?
Right.
When you went and fought Lamont Roach, we wasn't trying to knock Lamont Roach and say he was a cherry pick because we thought he can't fight.
Right.
Lamont Roach had nothing to do with the conversation.
Right.
And here we go. He's not fighting Lamont Roach in a rematch. Because why? Because Roach wasn't part of the conversation. According to Jake Paul was part of the conversation since, I mean, it is what it is, bro.
And here's the thing, right, Clay? And this is no disrespect. Respectfully. But I see why Tank fan. I've been telling you guys forever and a day, he's the Joker and his fans are the Joker's crew. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair use entertainment travel. Blue, you need to chill on Ozempic. Brother.
You losing too much weight. We gotta start reading between the lines and understand that they weird and they don't know how to compliment somebody and say, damn, bro, you're doing good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They can't. We got to start looking through the lines and understand that there's a limitation on the vocabulary. There's a limitation on the, you know what I'm saying, on the ability to communicate. And we got to start reading in between the lines with you guys. I had somebody on the chat the other day say, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man, the boy Clay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, boy look like he kind of sweet. I was like, damn. Why can't you just say I'm good looking, bro? Why you gotta go through all that? Why?
Right.
Are you fighting your demons? You looking at me, licking your lips. That's diabolical, bro. You ain't gotta call me gay. Just say you know what I mean? You find me attractive or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't go that way. You know what I mean? Shout out to my wife or anything like that. But damn, bro, you gotta project your energy on me, bro.
Right. And here's the thing, right, Clay? I knew that they was gonna start. Hey man, you on Ozempic? Ozempic, brother. I'm on hard work and dedication.
Bro, you've been working out for well over 6 months, 8 months.
It's going.
Like,
October will be a year.
Yeah, it was ever since that unfortunate situation,
Right?
That you came out and decided you was going to approach this. What did they expect, bro? It's like, was he fat 2 days ago or something?
Right.
Was he fat a week ago? Like, diabolical.
You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. Y'all, Clay see me work. I work out twice a day.
Yeah, I've been in the gym with him and had to take a time out. Like, hey, yo, bro, I'm gonna be over here. Let me know when you're done, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Hey, you got it, bro. I'm gonna be over here on my phone, bro. Let me know what's up, man. I'm gonna be here charging my phone, bro. You doing a lot right now.
And Clay, we was out. What I say? I gotta go back and do another workout real quick.
Exactly. And I was like, I'm gonna go back to my room, bro. Let me know when you got. You know, I ain't come out here for all this, bro. I'm gonna go check the rib spot out across the street. You heard?
Facts. My wife, you gotta do it again. You can take a day off. I don't do days off, people. I work out twice a day. Every day. I do 500 to 700 push-ups every day. I do 100 pull-ups every day. I don't make excuses every day. I just ate white rice. Even though I want to eat something different, I just ate white rice, 1 cup of white rice, 7 ounces of grilled chicken breast, and green beans. And before I go to bed, I'm going to have a nice protein shake that's made of natural protein with casein that's going to digest slowly and build my muscle back up. I took my kids I worked out this morning. I don't do days off. I don't do excuses. So, and I eat according to how I want to look.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm on that right now too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm down. Like right now, you know what I'm saying?
And you look it. You showing it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm snagging on
nice
right
protein.
now.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? And we in the gym, we put in the work. I ain't gonna play with you, bro. We moving heavy weight around. You know what I'm saying? We lifting, we squatting, we doing it all, bro. We not playing games. We doing hit exercises. We doing cardio. I'm doing it at least 4 days a week. And then I don't got no time to play no games. You see my videos in the morning.
There's a healthy choice and healthy option for everything. Y'all know I'm a big 49er fan. Huge 49. I don't miss 49er games, right? They not always on TV here in New York. Cool. I'll go to the bar and watch the 49ers. I went to the bar last Sunday. I got wings. But guess what? I paid extra, Clay, for them to grill my wings instead of frying them.
Right.
So the cheap version is the skin on the wings, and I got child chili sauce, the chili child sauce on the wings. But my wings were grilled. And guess how many I ate, Clay? 10, which is equivalent to 5 chicken wings.
Right. Because it's cut in half. And the grill and the protein is official. Like that's especially
and the protein is official. And guess what? I ain't eat French fries with it. I ain't eat none of that. My side was shrimps, grilled shrimps.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
my
bro.
cheat meal is my cheat meal every other week is chicken patties. You know, the like the beef patties, Jamaican beef patties.
Oh, like the curry chicken patties.
Yeah, I love them joints. Right, that's my cheat meal. But guess what, Clay? I know the exact amount of calories and fat in those, so I know what I eat for the rest of the day when I eat those.
And you know how to adjust probably your workouts the next day, or you know what I'm saying? You know how to adjust it to kind of get that removed in 3 to 5 days. Like, boom, I'm gonna pull off an extra 250 calories each day by doing this, blah, blah, blah. You're already moving it. Nothing is getting moved around in a negative way. Even The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, he cheats every single week and he drinking and everything, right? But we all know, you know what I mean? I'm sure he play around in other things as well. But at the end of the day, there's a way to live life, have a good quality of life, and you don't have to cheat yourself of everything. You just got to understand how to approach it and understand the moderation. Like at some point in time, I'm sure you'll get somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In your life.
And my thing is always, bro, eat how you want to look. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And again, nobody gets out of life alive. But listen, you want to live as long as you can, prolong it. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? I go to the gym. I put a 25 to 35 pound weight in my book bag. I get on the Stairmaster, 20 minutes. Get off the Stairmaster. I get on the treadmill on the incline of 6.5, with a speed of 3.5 for another 20 minutes, 40 minutes of cardio.
Yeah.
And I map out my time. You know what I'm saying? I do it every single day, man. Every day. Even my rest, quote unquote, rest days is active rest days. It's always, I'm always gonna do push-ups. That's a given. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my push-ups and I'm gonna do my cardio. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it becomes habit.
Yeah, and you start to feel some kind of way when you don't do it.
Exactly.
To be honest, you can feel when you don't do it. You're like, damn, bro.
Right. And that's my thing. Like,
you
so
almost look in the mirror and catch it. Like, damn, bro. I feel you just see yourself differently.
Yeah. Like I feel, and then I do cleanses. You know what I'm saying? AK Crowder, what's up? My brother BFTB boxing in the building.
Hello,
what's
BF.
up with your BF?
What up, no?
Convoys with Cam. Peace of blessings, Cameron Fields. Peace of blessings, Queen. So let's get to this boxing, right?
Yeah.
So, Clay, Tank Davis has made absolute fools of his fans. Stormy B, man, Triple OG, what's up, family?
Salute,
and
Stormy.
It just goes to show, and I was saying this before the brother said I was on Zepic. Hey, Zay Kane, what's up? And my brother BF was there. He could tell you how I eat. Hey, bro, it don't matter where I go. There's a healthy version. Box fan full time 9 is in the building. Stormy said, "Can I join?" Yeah, Stormy. Sure. Maya Egypt, peace of blessings, clean, prolific one. What's up, family? So here's the thing, right, Clay? My thing is this. Is that I remember I said he's the Joker, and his fan base is the Joker fan base, right? They're a bunch of misfits. No disrespect, but they misfits. You know, when the Joker was going up against the other underbosses and underworld people, right? These dudes, suit and tie, suited and booted, right? They got morals. You know what I'm saying? They dress clean. They carry themselves well. You know what I mean? Not this dude. The Joker's his crew is a bunch of people. Remember what Batman said when the dude Two-Face or whatever his name was, when he was flipping the coin, and Batman caught the coin, and he said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Man, this is one of Joker's men." He said, "These dudes are straight out the mental home. They can't help themselves." You know what I'm saying? Check this wristband. Dudes are straight out the mental. That's his crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. What's up with your Bish? Chiquita Fields, peace of blessing, Queen. That's his crew. Right? And that's how they operate. But guess what I learned? Right? 88 Sports Store. What's up, family? Guess what I learned, Clay? When I'm listening to Tank. He can't put a sentence together. This dude cannot put a proper sentence together to clarify anything. He can't he don't know how to clarify a single thing. He says things and it's meaningless. You like, bro, what are you talking about? It's just the truth. It's no disrespect. Music showing by Music TV. What's up? Southwest Dice. What's up? Mr. McNasty, Hen Dog the Fearless One. What's up? Junior the Truth, my brother. What's up, family? Salute, Junior. Jalen Hudson, what's up? And people, if you have not subscribed to my brother Claymore Rain, the link to his channel is pinned up in the chat. Once again, if you have not subscribed to my brother Claymore Rain, my brother, my co-host, the link to his channel is pinned up in the chat. Click the link and subscribe to my brother Claymore, and then triple click back, and you'll be right back here with us. Dub Right Side, what's up, family? So, Clay, that's my thing. When you listen to him talk, right, he says a bunch of nothing.
Especially if he gets upset. Once he gets frustrated, it's over with. It's over with.
Clay, he says, why should I fight them? Why should I be mad? You know, look, you seen Shakur last fight? All right, then.
He's like, what happened?
Do you mean, all right,
what happened?
Then?
Everybody was like, he won?
He won.
Yeah, okay, he won, right? Okay. But how did he look?
How did he look? And then he said, but when it's me, y'all just want me to lose. Wait a minute. You thought Shakur lost to Williams and Payton because nobody thought that but you.
You thought it was a bad performance? He fought in the way that y'all said he would never fight. After that fight, everybody said, okay, we know he's gonna fight Tank.
Right. But Clay, he said, so how did he look? And everybody like, he looked good. And he like, all right then. Bro, are you not hearing the people? They said he looked good.
Salute, Moody Sean by Moozy TV. Appreciate that, family. Thank you.
So the mere fact that you tried to make it that people, all right then, yeah. Bro, did you not hear what we just said? We said he won. And he looked good doing it. You tried to confuse that, and then he said, you can see the same thing happen with Floyd Mayweather. No, it didn't, because you and Floyd Mayweather are not in the same conversation, because when Floyd Mayweather got to the point where the boxing world just kept throwing fighters at him, he had already beat multiple Hall of Famers. He was already a multi-division. By the time he fought Oscar De La Hoya, something that people don't realize. By the time Floyd fought Oscar De La Hoya, Clay, he was already a Hall of Famer. He was already a 4-division champion. He was already considered the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. So what are you talking about? He was already him. The argument was at that time, because Roy Jones had just lost. Remember, Clay, he started losing.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather took over at that point in time. Oscar was just the commercial guy.
Right.
It was similar to Terrence Crawford and Canelo. Right? A slightly different, because Canelo is still somewhat in his prime, right?
Right.
Irrelevant. But Oscar was the cash cow.
Right.
Like Canelo is. But Terrence Crawford was already a Hall of Famer before he fought Oscar. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Bro, you fought nobody. Floyd fought fights that he was the underdog. People don't know and people don't remember that Diego Corrales, the late great Diego Corrales, was the favorite to knock him out.
Right. That's a fact.
And remember this, Clay. Big George Foreman said Floyd Mayweather team made a mistake. He said they should fire him, the late great Big George Foreman. Remember, he said Floyd might need to fire his team because they made a mistake making this fight.
Yeah.
This dude too big, too strong. And Floyd dropped this dude 5 times and stopped him to the point where he started fighting with his father in the corner. You ain't never had that type of performance when you was the underdog. You always have bumpers on your career.
Asterisks.
Yeah. He got the when you bowling, you got the bumpers to make sure it continue to stay on par and go down the middle. Right. Remember when Floyd fought? Here's another thing people don't remember, Clay. When Floyd fought the likes of Gennaro Hernandez, they said it was too early.
Right.
He wasn't ready. He beat the brakes off of Gennaro Hernandez.
Yeah.
You ain't never did nothing like that. So what are you talking about? Is greatness fatigue? No, it's not. It's greatness fatigue with Terrence Crawford. It's greatness fatigue with Terrence Crawford, where people are calling him a drug cheating on. That's the greatness fatigue, because people can't explain how he's doing what he's doing at 38. You ain't doing nothing close to that. You ain't fight nobody, and I'm a stamp this, right, Clay, and land the plane for you to jump in. He didn't fight nobody that we wanted to see him fight. Not even, shouts out to Champside. I listened to Champside earlier. He said the only fight you gave us was Ryan Garcia that we
and that has an asterisk next to it.
Right. Period. That is not even, you didn't even give us that. Because guess what? You chose to weight drain this man
Put a rehydration clause on.
With a rehydration clause, you was the first person before Devin Haney tested, before Ryan tested positive against Devin Haney. You and Calvin are on record saying Ryan Garcia is on performance enhancers. Look how his body changed. I better not. Same thing he doing. He is afraid. Remember, Clay, I've been saying this before, and I said, Clay ain't say it, but I say it. He's afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The dude won't jump in the ocean unless he got his nose clamps, his goggles, his earplugs, and a floaty device. He ain't jumping in the ocean without that. He's afraid. Even though he can swim. Even though he can swim. Right? And that's blatantly obvious. Because the first thing you're doing every time you in there with a guy that might be able to beat you, you better not be on performance enhancers. But then Ryan tests positive for performance enhancers with Devin Haney, and the first thing out his mouth, oh, they set Ryan up. But you and your trainer, Calvin, was the first ones to say it.
Yeah.
Y'all said, look at his body. Look how it's transformed. Look how big he is. So you never, ever gave us a fight that, Clay, we wanted to see. Because the Ryan Garcia fight has an asterisk by it. What other fight did we ask for that this dude gave us and got the audacity to compare himself to Floyd Mayweather? And then one more thing, Clay, before I land the plane, right? Mm-hmm. When he says, since when y'all start talking about people's personal life, first and foremost, educate yourself, number one, overall, then educate yourself on the sport of boxing and sports in general. Because they was talking about Jack Johnson' personal life and who he was laying down with way before you was born and me and Clay wasn't born.
Talking about it.
Then they was talking about Muhammad Ali's personal life. Then they was talking about Sugar Ray Leonard's personal life and Pernell Whitaker's personal life and Mike Tyson's personal life. What are you talking about? They was talking about Floyd Mayweather personal life. Roy Jones personal life with his father.
Come on, this is what this is. It's boxing, especially in this space, in this social media space. It is what it is. But I'm gonna be real with you, right? Like, we've been speaking about, and I've been speaking about Tank Davis. When people ask me about Tank Davis and they say, you know, why is Terrence Crawford the face of boxing? Why is Terrence Crawford a better fighter, or Shakur? And we bring up the accolades. We bring up 3 weight class championships, and we bring up undisputed in 2 weight classes, and he went and did it in 3 weight classes.
I gotta stop you, Clay. Go ahead.
Okay, so when we talk about those things, and you know,
hold on, Clay. Tank just said that he called out KO.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, he said, I got to show I have heart. What you soft, he called him a soft A. You just made me laugh out loud. I'm paraphrasing.
What are you talking about right now? Put me on. What's going on? What are you reading?
On Twitter, he put he responded to KO.
What did send me the link or something.
I'm about to send you right now.
All right, cool. So, you know, and that's interesting that you bring that up, because it's just segue into it, right? Because for me, the funniest thing in the world to me, it's not about Tank, bro. It's his fans. It's what you guys are going through right now. Finding yourself in a position where you're trying to hold Tank accountable. This is why Tank is talking to y'all crazy, because I thought you guys were down with the program. I thought his resume was A1. I thought there was nothing left for him to do, and he could do whatever he wants to do. I didn't know there was still fights that you guys wanted to see him fight in. I didn't know you guys wanted him to fight Shakur, Devin, T.O., any of those guys. I thought he didn't have to fight none of those dudes. So here we are right now in a moment to where all of a sudden the fans are criticizing him. Oh, of course he's going to respond to you guys, I guess, like he just did with KO right now. But of course at the press conference, he's looking at you crazy, saying that you guys are turn on him in a second just because he had an average night. Who you think he was talking to, Mean Blue?
Right.
We ain't turned on him. We've been
Right.
asking him to make these fights happen. Y'all turned on him.
Yep.
He doesn't know what y'all talking about. He's asking, why can't y'all sit back and be fans? So, yeah, man, I got to be honest with you and say that, I got to hold Tank down now because y'all ain't going to do it. I got to hold Tank down now, Blue. I got to keep it real and be like, yo, y'all need to sit back and be the fans that y'all was being when that man was fighting Hector Garcia. When that man went and pulled Lamont Roach up for 130 pounds, y'all need to be those guys that were defending every little move that he made. And anytime we questioned anything or said that's not what we asked for, and you guys said that we was haters. No. Nah, y'all becoming the biggest haters now. You guys are the biggest haters now, hands down. Hypocrites, by the way. That's why your leader talking to you crazy, because he's letting you know you're hypocrites. Right. Because he's been moving the way he's been moving. He didn't make a Jake Paul fight. This might be a little bit extreme, but this is Tank's MO. This is what he's been doing, selectively moving through these fights. And whether it's him or he's listening to the people that are moving him around, whether it's the handlers, I'm hearing all different type of reasons as to why he might be moving this way. It don't matter. Who's surprised? 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, Blue sat up here and told you Jake Paul was in negotiations with Tank Davis to make a fight happen. Y'all said we put a jacket on him. Yep. Y'all said we making stuff up. Right. Y'all said we had no proof to back that up. Y'all said that man sitting over there on the other side of the screen had no connections, had no plugs, wasn't talking to nobody, was just making stuff up. And now we're here in the moment where the fight is happening, and all of a sudden you guys are shook by it. You're caught up now. He's doing too much now. He's doing too much now. Interesting to hear you guys rant and the things that you guys say, like we're buying tickets, we're paying for the pay-per-views. How we can't ask you for a fight? What? But Clay, ain't that what we was doing? Something? That's all we ever said. You told us we can't ask him for nothing. Be a fan. Right. Y'all brought up every fighter that we support, right? And said, why don't you ask him to go fight? You guys just sit here and talk your mess. Terrence Crawford to go beat Canelo Alvarez, and before that man, a knot on that man's head goes down, you guys are talking about he need to jump in the ring with David Benavidez. The audacity. You guys gonna ask a fighter to do something? Your fighter told you to sit down and be a fan. Your fighter ain't never give you a fight you asked for. I don't remember you guys asking for Lamont Roach saying, you know what would be ill? He need to fight Lamont. I don't remember you guys asking for that. I don't remember you guys asking for Hector Garcia. I don't remember you guys asking for Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember you guys asking for these dudes, bro. Nah, bro. Stay on that same energy y'all had, bro, and y'all support this damn Jake Paul fight. Y'all support this damn fight, bro, and y'all hold him down and stop turning on your guy, bro, because that's who he was talking to. He doing one move right now that y'all don't agree with, and y'all turning on him. I gotta hold Tank down, bro. I'm gonna hold Tank down, bro. Bro, diabolical.
And another thing, right, Clay? Didn't KO say that this was a bigger fight than Canelo and Crawford and going to do big numbers? And you saw the message I sent you that he sent?
No, not yet.
Salute to 88 Sports Talk, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and Clay. He said, Tank said, I'm not the face of boxing. I'm just a guy boxing. LOL. What are you talking about? Tank shaking my head. Your fans think you are. Yo, but listen. 88 Sports
damn.
Talk. Yeah. Nick J, the chocolate drop, making 50% of the queens of the ring. She's in the building. Blessings, queen. Chris Light, what's up, family?
I didn't even see this, bro. This is crazy.
2 minutes ago. Well, now it's a little longer, but.
Yo, bro. I got to hold Tank down, bro. I ain't going to lie, Blue. I got to hold Tank down. I'm serious, bro. I got to hold Tank down, bro. Y'all diabolical. Bro. Y'all don't make no damn sense what I'm looking at right here. I got to hold him. I got to hold Tank down, bro. I can't let him go out like this. I got to hold Tank down, bro. Yeah. Where do you guys find the audacity to ask this man to do anything? Where do y'all find the audacity to you buy tickets? You buy pay-per-views. What? That man went to Netflix to go fight a man 60 pounds heavier than him with no pay-per-view model. What are you talking about?
Hey, hold on, Clay. I'm glad you said that, Clay. Not only did he go up 60 pounds, but Clay, Too Rich Boxing, what's up?
Too Rich.
Not only did he go up 60 pounds, but he allowed them to choose where they fight, when they fight, the gloves they use, what size gloves they use, and told them, you sit there and you accept it and do what I tell you, boy.
Yeah, then I had to let you know I cut the check. He had to let you know. Jumped up on that stage and said, I'm cutting your check, bro. That's why you're going to sit there and take this and love it.
And then the diabolical, once again, right? Here's another thing. He says, I'm paying you. Tank says, you paying me? You paying me? Where you paying me at? And Jake Paul says, yes, I'm paying you. Then he goes, hey, 6'4", where's 6'4" at? 6'4", where's 6'4"? He said he paying me. I want my check. What? What are you talking about? Jake Paul's just sitting there looking at him like, bro, what? And he's like, I want my check. I want my check. Duh. It's so diabolical, but it just, as I'm watching it, Clay, I'm like, this is why he attracts the fans that he attracts. Because this is how he carries himself. When he said, oh, you see that? He threw that shot, that Floyd Mayweather shot in there. He threw that Floyd Mayweather shot in there. You see what he just did? And Jake is like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, we caught that. Y'all caught that, right? Y'all caught that, right?
The hate is real in here.
He said, y'all caught that, right? No, the truth is real in here, Reginald Davis. Truth can't be hate. Smarten up.
Yo, man, you guys will never stop. But like I said, man, I'm gonna hold it down for Tank, man. We've been holding it down for Tank. We've been telling y'all what this man been saying, what he's doing, bro. We've been saying it. You guys acting crazy. I can't believe you guys, bro. I can't believe you guys are attacking this man right now for moving the way y'all know he moves. The way he's been telling y'all he's gonna move this way. I'm lost for words, and I gotta hold Tank down right now and say, y'all need to listen to what that man's telling y'all. Y'all need to shut up and be a fan of boxing, bro. Be a fan of the sport. Be a fan of Tank Davis and support him, bro. Because he giving y'all what y'all been asking for, bro. What is it? Entertainment? Well, here come your entertainment, bro. He giving y'all entertainment, bro. He don't want to fight Shakur because Shakur ain't entertainment. T.O. ain't entertainment. You know what I mean? Devin ain't entertainment. What's entertainment is Jake Paul, bro. That's entertainment, bro. You feel me? That's what it is. So you guys stay in your lane. You stay in your lane. You support that fighter. You be a fan of him so he can, because he feels lost right now. You heard what he said. You guys turned on him for nothing. You turned on him, bro. He ain't talking to me in blue, bro. I'm telling you. I mean, clearly.
Clearly he ain't talking to us. Because we kept it 100 with him from the beginning.
From the jump. If he gonna hate us, he gonna hate us for what we do. We've been asking for the fights. And now let me get this straight, by the way. Because they never come back around, Blue. They never come back and salute you and say, yo, bro, what you was saying? Nah, now you guys are enlightened. Nah, you moving messed up now, man. He's moving messed up now?
Right.
Really?
Right.
Really?
He been doing this. And this is what we was talking about. Akondo, Sammy Hassan, what's up? This is what we was talking about from the very beginning.
Now you're not above the sport? No man is above the sport now? I call plagiarism, bro. I think Blue might have a case here. I think as many times if we sat up here and said nobody's bigger than the sport, that's diabolical. I didn't even think y'all talk like this. Nobody's above the sport. Tank ain't above the sport?
It just goes to show.
The sport, I'm blown away. I did not, Blue, did you know Tank is not above this sport, bro?
Right.
Did you know he was not above this sport? I'm blown away, bro.
And the worst part, Clay, it just shows what they was about from the very beginning. You knew you was diabolical.
Bro, this
And now
man
you got to the point where you don't want to compromise yourself. No, it's too late, Bobby.
Brother said nobody bigger than the sport. I'm blown away, bro. I did not know. I'm telling you, man. I thought Tank was above this sport, bro. I'm being real with you. I thought Tank was above the sport, bro. Right. I thought we was fighting. I felt like a civil rights leader out here, bro. I thought we was out here fighting for boxers' rights, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew Tank was above the sport. Tank is the greatest, bro. He's above all the rules, bro. He's a WBA champion, about to go fight a catchweight with a cruiserweight. He does whatever he wants, bro. You guys ain't know that? I didn't know that Tank wasn't above the sport. I'm blown away. But let me guess. He just started. He just started acting like this. And you guys are lost. You can't believe what he's doing. It's diabolical, Blue. It's diabolical.
But Clay and Nick J, look, Clay, what we was talking about. Nick J said, the Queen said, Coach Calvin up here sounding crazy, all out the loop. But Nick, this is what I've been saying from the beginning. When they on those other podcasts talking, they don't know what they're talking about either. So look how diabolical that looked, Nick J. That he goes up there. First of all, you are his head trainer. You are his father, big brother, uncle figure. Why is you grabbing the mic, asking questions like a fan? That's something you should be dealing with in real time. That's a real concern that you should be talking about with Tank behind the scenes for the contract. But you sitting there talking about grabbing the mic. His hand
was forced, Blue. His hand was forced because he's in the dark. He's not allowed to know information. They're not talking to him. Those doors are shut to him. So he's trying to make a wave. He's trying to he's not comfortable with what he's looking at happening, but nobody's giving him information. It's disrespectful, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So he's over here sitting here standing up for the youngin, not knowing that the youngin and Jake been on the same page. Jake had to enlighten him, like, what? Bro, we could do 10-ounce, 8-ounce gloves, whatever you want to do. Are we doing that? Say facts. And then you hear Tank in the background. I ain't asked for 10-ounce gloves.
But then on top of the Clay, he said, I don't really care. So he threw Calvin under the bus because Calvin is trying to say, that's like Clay coming being like, yo, man, nah, if you want to debate with Blue, you got to do it at this time. And I'll be like, I don't really care what time we debate.
We could do it right now.
We could do it right now. Like,
that's Blue basically let me know my business. Right. Don't speak for me. Don't speak for me.
You just threw me under the bus. I don't care what gloves it is.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I'm here defending you, and then you like, yeah, no, I really don't care.
Right, but that was him playing that off because he already had said he ain't asked for 10-ounce gloves. He's making it clear. I ain't asked for 10-ounce gloves. When Jake said we can do the 10-ounce gloves, let's do that. I want the 10-ounce gloves. He said, I ain't asked for 10-ounce gloves.
I'll do bare knuckle.
Yeah. I'm the bigger dude. I'm the puncher. Right. I want the smaller gloves. I want the gloves to be as small as possible so I can go upside your head.
Right.
That's a better chance of me knock you out. These 12-ounce gloves is to protect you, bro. Right. I'm the big guy who's going to probably walk in the ring 200, 210 pounds on the night of the fight, bro. These 12-ounce gloves ain't to protect me from you.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And the 88 Sports Talk brother in Super Chat dropping that Cinco on us in Super Chat. He said, how ironic Tank talking about getting personal when all he does is get personal with every black fighter on Twitter. Facts. Yeah. When it's Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, even Lamont Roach. I know where your kids live. I know where what are you talking about? The Queen Carmen Serene said, aren't the contracts even signed? How do they not have this straightened out by now? Because it's a circus, Queen.
And Calvin don't have access to that. Yeah. Calvin don't have access to contracts and part of the negotiations. He's not in those conversations. He's there to train Tank. But it feels like, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, I feel bad for Calvin, right? Because he's really getting treated I think it's kind of foul. You know what I'm saying? To even put him in that position to where he's feeling like he's defending and fighting for Tank, and now he got to find out. That's why it just looked weird for Jake to even look at Calvin like, what? Hold on. And you could tell Jake used that as a moment. He's intelligent. He used that as a moment to show the divide in the team. You know what I'm saying? He made sure he addressed it right there in front of everybody to be like, what? Nah, bro. That was you guys. Well, right. Those guys, not you guys, because you ain't part from, I mean, clearly those guys. Like, the way he was talking, he was really highlighting the fact that you guys ain't been together for a while, huh? You guys haven't been on the same page for a minute now.
But it gets worse, right, Clay? Because once Calvin realized Jake Paul was getting ready to expose him, he tried to shut Jake Paul up. Remember, Jake Paul said, "Oh no, I can show you the screenshots right now." He was like, "Oh no, well, no, it's never mind. What are you talking about? You should not. You should be embarrassed to even stand there and grab the mic in that position."
Jake is a professional at this part of the game. This part of the game is Jake's. This is Jake's realm. This is where he plays the best, which is the propaganda, the narratives. That he comes with receipts. He's not playing. When he tells you he's cutting you to check, he's ready to back that up.
Right. But Clay, when he said to him,
out on that.
But Clay, when he said to him, "Hey, I cut your check. I pay you," and he was like, "Oh, you pay you." He don't even know what's going on, bro. It looks terrible.
And then he called out his manager. Yo, he said he paid me. The manager like, yeah.
Right. And he like, "I want extra. I want my check." What are you talking about? Where'd you think the money was coming from? He's crazy. So used to not knowing where his money come from and not understanding the logistics of the business that he didn't even understand that Jake Paul, that's why Jake Paul said, "I'm the promoter."
Yeah.
And the fighter, bro.
Look at the undercard. I'm paying all my fighters. You're one of them.
Hey, do me a favor. Get Reginald Davis out of here. Goodbye. Stand on your feet, brother. Stand on your feet. Goodbye, brother. Be a man, man. You dudes is weak. Be a man, brother. Be a man. Hey, man, y'all talking in circles. No, be a man, brother. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? This is diabolical. How about that?
That his real name is Reginald Davis and that his last name is he named himself after his favorite fighter.
Right. So now, right, it just goes to show the lack of understanding on his part. Yeah, he told him, "I'm your boss," and there's nothing he can say. But then
call him a clown. QTV, that's crazy that you saying that, because shout out to my guy Angelo Reyes, who comes on my show from he comes on my show all the time, and he said he asked the question about a month ago. He said, "Will Tank Davis end up being the next AB?" He said it like right around that time when the things happened with the law and the fight got pushed off with Lamont Roach. He said, "Will he be the next AB?" That's so crazy that QTV is saying that. I'm not ready to go there, but I'm not ready. I'm not there yet, right? I'm not on the AB time with him yet because he's not. I don't know. I'm just gonna say that at the end of the day, a lot of promise in Tank, bro, and it's a shame to see it going the way that it's going right now. In my opinion, it's a shame to see it going in the direction that it's going. You know what I mean? It just is. From the as a boxing fan, it's a shame to believe that in real time this man will get his money and may leave the sport, and we won't get no fights out of him that we asked for. It might literally go down that way.
And he's telling Clay. We always say this. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them, and it's okay because everybody's different. Dominique Woodland, have several seats at the kiddie table. If you come in with an adolescent mindset, you're going to have several seats at the kiddie table. Have several seats. You know what? Go ahead. Have several seats, brother. So here's the thing, right, Clay? He told us already. He's in fear of Shakur Stevenson. He's in fear of Devin Haney. Clay, he fears them because he can't bear the fact. He can't sit with himself. And guess what, Clay? For Shirley Sean, what's up, nephew? D21519, what's up, family? Clay, guess what? I'm okay with that. And let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you guys all why. I'm going to tell you, Clay, why from my standpoint. I'm going to tell you why. Because he knows he's mentally weak and can't live with himself if he loses to these dudes. And he's telling us that in real time. He told us, I can't be a meme, right? This is deeper, and people may not think it's this deep. It's all fun and games until somebody loses an eye. It gets deep. When this dude sit there and tell us, he can't deal with that.
Yeah.
He can't deal with it. He needs some sort of borders to be able to keep him on track in his real life. So, okay, if you can't deal with that, bro, in real life, taking an L, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Because he's telling us it goes. Devin is okay with taking a fight. He might go through a spell when like he said, when he lost to Ryan, he went through a spell, whatever. That's normal, right? But if you can't deal in real time with the consequences of a loss in real life, and you might go off the rails, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm okay with him getting his bag and getting about the sport. It's diabolical, Clay. The excuses and the rhymes and reasons he's trying to come up with for not doing it, when we all can see the obvious, you're scared, bro. You're scared. Because you can't fathom and live with yourself if you get in that ring with Shakur, who you said was pillow fisted and all these things, and you lose to that man.
That's crazy.
He can't deal with the fact that he'd rather go off of sparring. That's good enough for him, Clay.
Yeah.
I cracked Devin Haney in sparring. That's good enough for him. He told us when he got in there with Ryan Garcia, I was scared.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna hit me with that punch. He tells us, he's telling us in real time, and we got to believe him. We got to believe him.
I've been believing him, man. Been believed him.
Yeah, but this is just a reflection, Clay, to me, of the people around him. Because there's no way, Coach. I was embarrassed when I seen Coach Calvin take the mic.
Yeah,
bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? If he wanted you to be a part of this, you would have been part of it. He didn't want you to be a part of this. You would have been on the stage. You would have did. He didn't want you to be a part of it.
Oh man, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Brother, I'm my bad. I keep going back to this tweet thing right here where I think it's so.
Kendrell, we gonna get out of here in 10 minutes, Kendrell. So we're gonna put the link. I had a lot to do, so that's why my time is late and all over the place. But I'm hoping to get back on schedule. I got to do some stuff with my daughter, my youngest daughter, tomorrow. But I apologize to Clay and the people. But my schedule is a little all over the place, man. So
J. Pitt say, Clay, you don't think that Tank's scared to fight Shakur? I mean, clearly things have just been. I've been trying to be diplomatic and not. I just believe these fighters got the heart. When me personally being somebody who I'm not in the ring, I'm not putting it out like that. I have a hard time, calling a fighter scared, right? But it is hard. It's hard because still at this moment, I'll say that I don't think Tank is scared of Shakur, but I'm more so on what Blue was said as far as the meme, the fear of that, the fear of not the actual loss in the ring, but the fear of what that comes with may be an issue. You know what I'm saying? The fear of the next day, the morning after, like Showbiz would say, right? I think there's a, and I think the way he speaks to his fans, it shows you just off the strength that his fans are pushing back at him, how he's dealing with that. Like, you guys, why care? You guys don't follow me. Like, the one thing that if you're a real fan of Tank, you should have known about Tank, you guys did not know about that, right? Which was, if you try to hold him accountable, it's his worst nightmare that you guys would even look at him that way. That's why he separated. That's why he never showed up on your channels. He never did. He never communicated with his fan base like that, Blue. Like, he's never shown the love. Like, you see Bill pop up in the chat, he might pop up on your channel, and he might give you 20 minutes and show you some love. Tank wasn't gonna do something like that because he never believed in you guys, because he doesn't believe in people that will just support him no matter what. I mean, that literally, in my opinion, from the outside looking in, looks like what built the wall between him and his own coach, Calvin, right? It was all good until Calvin's holding you accountable. Until he's saying, youngin, no, not this way. Wait, hold up. This, that. Nah, man, you doing what they doing. You doing what they doing. What's that? You criticizing me. You know what I'm saying? You holding me accountable. And you guys must have not been there for that class. You didn't show up on that day of school. You must have had the COVID. You were sick. You stayed home. Nobody gave you the notes. That was a very important class that you guys missed out on, because now you guys are going against the cardinal rule when it comes to Tank Davis, which was thou shalt not hold Tank accountable. Thou shalt not do that, bro. We knew that. That's why Blue's over here. You know what I'm saying? Where he at? Because he held him accountable for half a minute. He the worst person in the world. Yeah, that's all he ever did. He was on good terms with that team for a moment there. The moment the accountability came into question is when he became public enemy number one.
Exactly, and because they scared to hold him accountable, then they want to distance themselves from me.
Right, because he mad at him. Because he mad at him. That's why, and shout out to Calvin. He tried to dial it back. Oh, I didn't know. I apologize. He tried to get that out the way and get away from that mic, right? He tried to get out that position because he without knowing, unknowingly, he exposed his fighter. Right. He exposed the team and put them on blast and potentially put them in a situation to where they might have to either fight in 10-ounce gloves, and maybe they don't want to. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he put them in a compromised situation because, once again, him being in the dark and him speaking out of turn put them in a weird situation.
It did, 1,000%. And so now he like, hey, put Tank in small gloves and Jake Paul in 10-ounce gloves. Right. Yeah, Jake Paul like, okay. Listen, and I'm going to say this. Salute to Witty in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said to not try is to fail, shaking my head. Yeah, but hey, listen, I agree, but everybody ain't built like that, and you got to know, you got to understand the fragileness of some people's psyche. You know what I'm saying? You got to acknowledge it because it's real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We overlook it, but it's real. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's
and he's showing, Clay. He's showing us. And let me tell you something, Clay. Don't be surprised he lose. Don't be surprised he lose. Jake Paul is huge, bro.
Yeah,
he's
bro.
Huge.
Yeah, bro. and didn't even put his name on there. Damn, Gail.
He put his, what'd you say?
He didn't even put his name on there.
Yeah, he because Clay, he don't respect y'all.
He didn't even put his name up there, bro. He just put your face up there with your head going like this, bro, all bobblehead looking, and just saying something in slow motion, and just said he laughed out loud, bro. Called you sorry. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. How much of a fan can you be of a fighter, bro, to put yourself in that kind of position, man?
Yeah, bro. He Clay, he is he moved to the beat of his own drum. He don't live in reality. He don't live in the same world we live in. He just simply does not. You know what I'm saying? He does not. He does not operate in the same world we live in. He's okay because of and maybe it's because of his circumstances, right? Everybody's different. You know what I mean? With their circumstances. And in his case, in his situation, with his circumstances, he's okay with the success that he's garnered. Like Nick J said, he told us, I'm a superstar in Baltimore. You know, Clay, remember we were saying this about Edgar Bellinger, right?
Yep.
He come to a place of satisfaction because he's a superstar in New York.
Right.
And so now he don't even feel the pressure or the need to push the envelope to be great in the sport. They're just happy that they are successful and great and no doubt you should celebrate when you're great in life, you know, successful in life. You got the finances. But that don't represent everything when it's all said and done. It's still gonna haunt you. LT, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said, I'm sorry, Tank and Tank fans, but I seen this since he turned down Loma and accused Floyd of setting him up. Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, that's a fact, man.
He told us he didn't want the Pedraza fight, right? He told us on numerous occasions. He don't want these challenges. He don't trust himself. He don't trust himself. That's the bottom line. Salute to Happy Valley Farm, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on us in the super chat. He said if Jake just barely clip Tank and wobble him, he will pounce on him and Tank Corner will quickly throw in the towel, shaking my head. What is he going to do to keep him off him? Let's be real. Let's be real. Jake is calling all the shots. Is there going to be a rehydration clause? You understand? Drew Titan LLC, the truth, my brother in the building in Super Chat said, giving Tank fans the people's eyebrow tonight. Yeah.
That dude said, you just made me laugh out fucking loud. I'm just picturing him responding to this tweet. I could see Tank. I could literally see him laughing out loud. I could literally, because he's blown away as to the amount of influence. He's just showing you guys move absolutely no needles. No needles. You are not. He's showing you, man. Like you wasted your time.
No, for surely. You said 195. No, 195 is the weight. What's the rehydration clause?
Yeah, he'll be in that ring 220, 210.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What is Jake Paul rehydration? See, Tank thinks that Jake Paul is a lick. And I think the more reality set in, he's starting to realize this dude is a real boxer.
Yeah.
And it's a possibility I could lose. And so now, hey, I need borders. You know what I'm saying? I need the rails. I need training wheels. I need something to make sure and try to assist me.
What's 175 catch weight?
Right. The weight is 195.
It's 195. It's 195.
It's 195 is the weight.
It's crazy, man. It's but I ain't gonna lie to you. I told you before, Blue on the phone. There's a vindication in there for people like me and you that I can't deny, and it was almost worth this. It's almost worth the Lamont Roach fight not happening. Like it's what I'm trying to say. Like this kind of needed to happen. There needed to be some reference, some understanding that we can go back to say you don't celebrate. Being a fan of a man is dangerous. I could never imagine the San Francisco 49ers responding to Blue like, yo, shut the hell up and be a fan, bro.
That would be so diabolical.
You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine? Like, yo, man, I need y'all to come on, man. I need the special teams to get it together, bro. We can't keep losing these games by 2-3 points, man. We better than this. Ayo, that guy Blue Blood Sports, bro. Ayo, shut up and be a fan, bro.
Right.
Like, only Why? Because this is a team, and they have people to answer to, and that, you know, the 49er as a franchise has to sell merchandise, and they want the fans to pack in the building. They understand. But a man who's getting overpaid, just millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, and you sit there and want to defend this guy no matter what, and you don't care how you look out here. You don't care. You're just fanboying out on this dude. And what does he do when you've been holding him down all this time? I promise you, he don't even know you. He don't know you for representing him the way y'all be representing him. He don't be in y'all chats, but he caught that heat. He caught that scrutiny, didn't he? He caught that. Somebody made sure he got a piece of that, and he saw that, and he responded to you like, bro, he didn't say, hey, man, respect. I know you guys be supporting me, man, but we doing what we got to do out here. Don't worry. Nah, he called you soft and said you literally made him laugh out loud. He said, prove I got heart to you? I mean, come on, bro.
What did he say, Clay? What Big Pun say? I don't know you, man.
Man, go
that way. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Facts.
Crazy, bro.
Diabolical, Clay. But let's get on out of here.
I'm embarrassed. Like, I'm embarrassed, like, a little bit. You ever watch somebody go through it on TV and you feel embarrassed for them? Like, it's awkward. It's awkward to see that, bro. Right. Because I wish I could tell Tank, you wrong, bro.
Right.
That's one of your. But
then Clay, he not wrong. You know why? Because he showed you who he was. They made up their own narrative because they cheerleading for him. You see what I'm saying? I never told you X, Y, and Z. You did that. You came up with this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Blackfire. I mean, I think Showtime disagrees with that. I think Amazon clearly disagreed with that. And a lot of money disagreed with when it came back and it came time to pay him $35 million for a fight. When it came time to do that, they all was like, we're not paying him that much. Why? If the money was coming in, when I say overpay, what do I mean, right? Yeah, listen, man, he didn't steal the money. I ain't saying he stole the money. They gave it to him, right? But when it came down to it and the numbers got put on paper and they crunched the numbers, Amazon said, that's not profitable. Period. Amazon said, that's not worth that. How have y'all been making money? And they had to look at PBC for what they were and say, oh, y'all didn't plan on us making money. And y'all didn't plan on Showtime making money. Y'all were overpaying the fighters for money that they weren't going to recoup at the door, and then y'all were taking y'all cut, and y'all were kicking the can down the road saying that y'all were going to get us our money later. No, we're not doing that. Amazon said we're not doing that, bro.
Right.
We're not going to do that. We're going to make money just like y'all making money. If anything, we're going to make more money. We the ones with the bread. We're not playing that game. And it got real quiet over there for the last year and a half to 2 years. Real quiet.
Right.
And we know it went quiet because who's paying for this event? Between Shakur and Teofimo that PBC's promoting, Turkey's paying for it. Yeah. Turkey's paying for it. That's how we know that the bread ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by overpaid. That's what happened. You paid this man a whole bunch of money to give you fights you never asked him to fight. And now you finally, and you guys are right. You bought the tickets. You bought the pay-per-views. You supported. And the moment you asked for something, because you never asked him for nothing before, that's why I'm shocked. The moment you said, yo, bro, what about that? That man told you you look soft. And and he's laughing out loud at you.
Exactly. Salute to my brother C Money, Best Style, Brooklyn in the building in the super chat. Appreciate you, family. Let's get on out of here, Clay. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna hit you up, man, tomorrow morning so we can set it up. I gotta take my daughter to do some things. And then hopefully I should be back on schedule.
No doubt. We get it together. It's gonna come together, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys. Go to the top of the chat. Hit the link. Yep. Sub to the channel. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys in advance. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Blue Mo. more than anything, man. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. Hey, man. Again, I want to talk about this again tomorrow, man. Bro, it's so much I want to get into, but
there's a lot. There is a lot to talk about when it comes to this situation. But I mean, I'm still rooting for Tank, man.
It's
Tank,
a lot
man,
to unpack.
knock Jake out, bro. If Tank knocks out Jake, yeah, we'll have that conversation tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack. But appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding us down, and showing us love. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue, my brother Clay. We gone. Salute. Peace.